Okay. Starting what? Is that mine or something? Because I don't know. Okay, it's time for a stream, and then I think we should start now. By having 4 hours, like just for talking. Oh, I'm having a little bit like tiredness today. I do have not much attention on things that I'm doing. A little bit tired as well, but I think I gotta try my best just to focus on the things. I registered for the YouTube live stream functions on my official account, but then it told me that I need to wait for more than 24 hours left just for doing a live streaming on YouTube account. I still have this account to first started it, so I'm gonna use this one instead. Mm-hmm. So let's focus on starting. Okay, the first one and ever. Let's do it. I'm looking crazy at myself right now. First thing ever. So looks like I will have tests tomorrow, but I didn't want to go home just for starting other things. First, we're gonna come to the second. Oh my gosh, she's texting me. Okay. She told me that she's gotta have the answer for it. So I think I'm gonna check the answer right now for. I do have English tutor for some of my friends. Let me start it first. Okay, we're gonna do the LS 3 out of 6 hour next. The next 6 hours. Let me check whether she's get the right answer or not by listening to it first, right? Because I close up the link or the web page already, so I need to reopen that sturdy. Not sure. Just checking it. I know it. The part one, right? The answer is what? The answer is, oh my god. Well, let's do it. How can I share the screen, huh? Anatomy, region. Okay, so this is the lateral view of a female breast and a dissected nipple. Uh, so let me check whether this is dissected. So dissected means like you're gonna cut off for anatomical study or divided form or structure. So we call this one as dissected, right? But you guys can see it because let me. Okay. So with the word, the meaning of the words or never been up to it before, I think I'm gonna trying to highlight it for the next time in case whether I want to review it is just up to my face right away, up to you're gonna up to whether I know the meaning of it. So dermatomes, right? We know and anterior thoracic segmental nerves. Well, actually, I know the word segments, but then segmental, it's a pretty good one. So it means like denoting or relating to divisions of speech into segments. So it means like the separate parts or the sections, so composed of separate parts or sections, we call this was the segmental. And anterior is made in the front. Yeah. Right. Anterior, yeah, is in the front. What is about the antonyms of the word? Let's check it out. First one, oh, posterior. I remembered this, but a long time I used. So anterior, we are the, yeah, the opposite meaning is like posterior. Thoracic, we all know, it's like the front part of the upper body. So we call this one as the thoracic. No, no. Uh, or my student texted me whether she got the right answer for a listening part. Well, actually, I'm not sure. I don't know whether she got the right answer or not. But one of them is sweeping a patio. Yeah, replacing some flooring. So she got the A. But actually, the answer is C. It means the door has been taken off its frame. It means it no longer has a frame surrounding the door. So a door has been taken off its frame. So it means like there's the frame, right? So the door is out of its position. So we call this one has been taken off. And then one of them is replacing some flooring. No, he's mopping it. And the guy here sweeping a patio. No, he's not sweeping a patio. Sweeping, like cleaning it. Uh, brush clean. Brush the floor. We never say wash the floor. It's clean the floor, right? Okay, let's do it. It's fine. It's fine. It's time for me to go to sleep. Um, I want to go to sleep for real. My friend's here. Oh my god, he's here all the time. And he's here as well. There's other person that I followed recently. I'm pretty into him. No, just like they're the one that I want to follow. Because, Kanye, you gotta You gotta practice to listen to it first. You gotta do it together. Um, I really want to know where the culture's gotta fit me, cause my take off the frame. The door has been taken off the frame. She's gotta be like giving something to her. It's okay. She got the right answer anyway. So cool. Mm. Good night. Good night. Peace out. Peace out. Bye. I'm fine. Pretty good. Okay, anterior and thoracic and segmental. I know. There's no one's reading, but what I'm talking about right now. Okay, so superficial, thoracic, and abdominal wall muscles. Sorry, I'm just like texting with my friends whether she got a right answer for the questions I gave her for the listening parts, but then right now she got it already. So just fine. Superficial. It's like superficials mean like occurring at or on the surface. So we call this one existing on the surface or occurring at the surface. And this one is superficial, like thoracic abdominal wall muscles. It's abdominal wall muscles mean like is tight as well, and muscles is made of muscles, and they're like abdominals, like they're muscles that the right on the front of the belly. So we call it's not on a belly. So we call this one as the abdominal wall muscles. Lateral review, right? And she's got to be like a superficial vessels and nerves of the anterior trunk. Shows anterior trunk is mean like the female trunk. It's like the body, right? Yeah, the main woody stem, the main woody stem of a tree, or as distinct from its branches or roots, distinct from its branches, distinct from its branches or roots. So we call this one a trunk, the main body or the main woody stem. And so you can tell the age of a tree, can tell the age of a tree, a trunk. A typical segmental spinal nerve, segmental spinal nerve and intercostal artery. Intercostal artery, what does that mean? Intercostals mean like situated between the ribs. Intercostal, like we have the root or we have the suffix, the prefix as inter, right? Inter means like between. Yeah, costal is like the coast, the coastal. How can I explain it for real? But it's then like it's between the ribs. It's situated between the ribs, so we call this one intercostal artery. Okay. Next one, we also have superficial thoracic and abdominal wall muscles or pectoral region. Pectoral, what we have here, pectoral relating to breast or chest. So we call it pectoral relating to breast or chest region. Superficial vessels and cutaneous nerves. Cutaneous like relating to, or affecting the skin. So we're going to cutaneous relating or affecting the skin. So we're going to recognize cutaneous nerves. Pectoral region, like pectoralis major, pectoralis major is like pectoral. Pectoral is relating to breast or chest. Um, Usually pectoral muscles or exercise that will help to develop the pectorals is the bench press. Is the bench press. It means like pectoralis, right? You gotta practice to pectoralis major. It's a thick and a fan shaped. It's a fan shaped and triangular convergence muscles of a human chest. It's like the so pectoralis major. We also have a deltoids muscles. Here is had the front, the middle, and the back part, and pectoralis major minor muscles. We're gonna call this one later because I haven't ever seen any pectoralis major in in my own eyes. So I think I need to check it out first. Pectoralis major, pectoralis. Um, I think I have some things very important to make tomorrow, but still busify myself with these things. A thick and faint shaped. Let me see it first. Can you? Oh, yeah, pectoralis muscles. So we call this one as pectoralis major. I can get it. Yeah, deltoid muscles already. Pectoralis major and minor muscles. The anterior surface and rib cage, or lateral thoracic wall and superficial axilla. Axle is like the front or the middle part from the armpits running laterally to the side of the trunk. So we call this one axillary. Axillary, yeah. The pectoral muscles, yeah, we know this one, pectoralis muscles, right? The intact and reflectus serratus anterior muscle. Intact, what does that mean? Intact does mean unchangeable or not damaged or undamaged or um, unimpaired in any way. So we call this one as intact or complete. Yeah, completion. In completion, so we're going to do intact. Intact mean intact is adjective, so we can use as in the front of a noun or after the to be, right? And reflected, we can know that, right? Serratus anterior muscle. I never heard of the serratus this poor. Like serratus anterior muscle of the chest. It originates at the side of the chest. Originates on the side of the chest, from the upper 8 to 9 ribs. It inserts along the entire length. It inserts along the entire length of anterior aspects of the anterior aspect of the medial border of the scapulary, of the medial border of the scapulary. It is innervated by the long thoracic. It innervated by the long thoracic nerve. It innervated by the long thoracic nerve from the brachial brachioplexus. You can ask me whether how old are you? Ask. Players never know how to respect the others, so I respect you ever as not telling anything and just out of the ring. And the endless respect that I gave to you guys as friend is just pity. sure. It, 下跳了，休息。Serratus anterior muscles. I don't know what is serratus anterior muscle. What does that mean? Serratus anterior muscle. So we got this one is serratus anterior muscle. Hey, oh, you guys don't even know what you guys talking about for this one. Yeah. Where is she? Azuchi. Azuchi. Ole. Just tell you one thing, okay? One very important thing. Do what you need to do. Oration, aberrate and nice, aberrate or night ribs. So we're gonna zoom in as the anterior serratus anterior muscle. Serratus anterior muscle, but I don't really get the serratus coming from. So let's start with the serrat first. Serrat is like prudential discrest at a apelaticio adios a los escenarios estamos aquí. So it's like Spanish anyway. Yeah. Ditobacteral, triangular, then deep lateral thoracic muscles. Oh, you guys gotta practice together, so fun. Yes, so let's do the first review of 754 pages first. The first one is the posterior region, like parietal, parietal region. How can I read this for sure? Parietal, parietal region. It's like on the top or relating or attached to the denoting the wall of the body or at the body cavity hollow structure. It's like the body hollow or the body cavity. So we call this one as hollow structure and per, parietal. Parietal. Parietal is like relating or denoting to the wall of the body, denoting the wall of the body or of a body cavity or hollow structure. Is mean like parietal lobe. Parietal lobe. So we call this one as really perfect one that is a parietal lobe. Yeah, region. And this one is frontal region is meaning in the front, and parietal region is like on the top. Temporal region is like to the side of the skull, and nasal region is like the line to the nose. Oral regions become to the mouth, and mental regions is talking about the chin, the chin. Mandatory region. I don't really understand why they call this a mandatory region here, or it has another meaning. But sternocleidomastoid for sure it's like relating to the clavicular bond. Clavicular bond. So we could just want as like clado and mastoid. I mean, they're talking about the muscles here. The muscle here is called as mastoid, and clator is talking about clavicular bond, and sternal is talking about the joints between the sternal bones with the clavicular bond. So it comes from a sternal, clado, and mastoid region. Or I'm so wrong, right? I'm not sure. Here, no, clavicular region is here, right, already. Infra is mean like not superior. It's like infra, the below of clavicular bone. We're gonna zoom in for clavicular region. And sternal cleidomastoid region is like talking about like two muscles to the side of the neck, and it's really strong if you move to the side of move your head to the side, and then you're gonna see it, you know, happens to apparently happens apparently to the side of your neck. And then we also know that the delta region has covers layer all over the shoulder, from the front to the back, or even the externally. The sternal region is talking about the chest region, and pectoral region is like pec- talking about pectoralis muscles. Okay. Next one we're talking about here is the orbital region. It's mean talking about the eyes, and then mental regions we're talking about the chin. Anterior neck region is talking about anterior neck region. Anterior in the front, right, in the neck and then the region. And we also had a posterior cervical triangle. Posterior, posterior is on the back, and cervical triangle is like cervical is talking about the bone, their neck bone, back, your um, the backbone of the neck. So we're going to do anterior neck region. Anterior is in the front. Posterior cervical triangle is like triangle, right? It's had a triangle shape, and then the cervical is talking about the backbone, and posterior is in the post, in the back, and the behind. So we're gonna do a posterior cervical triangle. And this one axillary region. You already know this one is armpits, right? So it's called this one. The line is axilla, and this one axillary region. That's cool to know that, right? Sternum pectoral. And then we're gonna move to the below, right? The below here. Oh, I don't know whether I can do it or not, but I want to really, really, really want to go to sleep right now, just for. Axillary fossa. Here is the fossa. Let's check it out. Fossa is like the hollow or the cavities of the thing of a body structure. So we're going to one as fossa. Fossae. It's like a wild animal. Seems like cat's family. But in other way, we also call this one a shallow depression or hollow axillary fossa or the armpits in general. And we call this one a lateral, right? Because it had a lateral view. And then pectorals mean the pectoral here. And the region is mean, yeah, the area. And we also have the hypochondriac region. Hypochondriac region is mean like the hypo is mean the lower part. And chondriac relating to the ribs. Yeah, relating to the ribs or the pectoral uh how can we call this one? We're gonna learn about the what is that? The bone later, right? We also have the epigastric region, yeah. Umbilical region here. We know that umbilical region, and this one is lateral abdominal region. Lateral abdominal region. Here we also call this one an inguinal region, right? In, inguinal. Inguinal. Really? Inguinal. What does that mean? Inguinal. It's like the groin, but inguinal is like this part, the light or the region between the upper part and the lower part of the body. So it's between or the line between the femur and the trunk. So we call this one as the inguinal region. Hypogastric pubic region. I don't really know. Trochanteric. That how you call it? Like trochanteric. How can we call this region? And the penis. The penis, sorry. Posterior brachial. Posterior brachial region. Brachial. Brachial is like relating to the arm or the structure resembling the arm. Relating to the arm or the structure relating to the arm. So because one is the brachial. And also, we denoting the upper vowel of a brachiopods shell. Yeah. Posterior antebrachial region. Posterior is far back, and you can see the antebrachial. I don't really understand. It's like, oh, brachials mean the arm, and the forearm is antebrachial. Here, the front part to the columns one antebrachial is not anti region, and anterior antebrachial region. The forearm, the dorsal hand, the dorsal end. You guys can do whatever you guys want. 可以，你学我的啊？不是。Okay. Next one, dorsal hand. It's like the dorsal hand. How can I explain it? For dorsal hand is like from relating to upper side and the back of is mean the back of the hand. So we're going to want a dorsal hand or the palm or it's the front hand. And it's one anterior femoral or thigh or region. Yeah, the thigh or region. In general words, in general way, we're gonna call this one as the thigh, and the femur is like the bone of the upper part of the foot or the leg. But yeah, the upper part of the leg and anterior femoral region, like relates to the femur anterior instead of front in the region. And this one also called as anterior knee region. Anterior is like in the front knee region area. Posterior crural leg region. Crural leg region. What does that mean? Crural is like relating to the leg or the thigh. The thigh. So relating any part called crus. For example, the crural cerebri. Posterior crural region. Posterior crural region. This is one in posterior crural region. Anterior crural region is mean belong crurals mean about a leg and the interior. Posterior is like from the back. Crural is mean the leg. And the dorsal foot, dorsal foot is like the foot and the dorsal in uh in the upper part of in the upper side or the back, yeah, on the upper side of the foot. So we're going to one of the dorsal and can calcaneal, right? Ear calcaneus. Okay, calcaneus is the adjective for calcaneum or calcaneal. So calcaneal is like the large bone forming the hill. The large bone that forming the hill, and it articulates with the cupboard. Here, it articulates with the cupboard, a bone of fruits, and the tellers. I don't really know how to call this one, but calcaneal. Yeah, calcaneal is like the largest bone on a fruit. So we're gonna want to reach in a forming hill, the lateral malleolus. And I heard the words before. Malleolus. Malleolus is like two lumps. Like it has the similar part as a similar shape as a ham hat, especially each of those on the other side of the ankle. Each of those on the other side of the ankle. So we're going to want to shape like in a hammer hat or malleolus. Sure. Or that's the anterior region. So surface areas are identified by specific names to describe the location of structures and symptoms precisely. Some regions are named after bones. Sternal per Ager. Hey yo, but the problem is I'm thinking about whether you're going to slip or not. Viewers, can yours help me?